Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today is just a short video. A while back I said I was saving for a camera, so I bought one. It's here. Trying to figure out a way to mount it on the motorcycle. I think I found a real good spot for it, so we're going to check that out and see what happens. Stay tuned. Alright guys, so here it is. I decided to get the Insta360 X2. I like it because of the size, very versatile. There's tons of YouTube videos on it and comparison videos to the GoPros. But I figured that this was the one for me, so bought it. I also got some mounting hardware for it. I'll show you a little later what I'm going to do with this. This is actually for, I guess, mainly mountain biking to attach to your helmet. I'm not going to do that, but I have another idea for it, so I'll let you know in a minute. So I'm going to take this out so we can take a look at it. Comes with all these extra glue pads. Just in case, you know, you move it around from location to location, because once you stick it, it's probably going to stay there. You're going to have to rip it off. And my idea was to mount this right here. Get right in there and get this mounted right back here. And have the camera right there. So it's behind the windscreen, and then it'll stick up a little bit. I'm going to try to get it as far down as possible. At first I thought I should have gotten a shorter one, but then I remember I'm going to get a taller touring type windscreen, so it's going to work out perfectly, the height of this. And I'm going to attach a camera onto it, so you'll see what I'm talking about. Okay, so let's get this out. Took it out before, charged the battery, so just gonna throw it on here really quick so we can figure out where to position this thing on the motorcycle. Okay, so this is how it looks on the mount. And we're gonna take it over here. The plan is to mount it right behind the windshield, right here, down, just like as low as I can get it, and tilt it like that. And as I said before, I thought this was a little tall, because initially I wanted it somewhere around here, a little lower. But I think this is good because, as I said earlier, I'm gonna get an extended windshield that's going to go up to about here, so it's going to be perfect. I think that'll cut down on wind noise also. So I'll see, you know, I'll play around with that and see how that works once I'm out on the road. And to have it in this position, I'll see how it looks. So this is how, as far as orientation, this is how it far from me it'll be. So I think that's pretty good, man. So I also did some prep work because it didn't come without its challenges. I know there's, you notice the propane tank here. Now these are meant to go on helmets, so they're curved, right? This back here is a flat area. I think maybe some areas of it might not stick in the center, not as well as the outside. So what I did, got my torch out on the lowest setting possible, like the flame was really low, and I just heat up the outside of this, back and front, And then what I did, I have a piece of metal over here. Put that down, and then I just press as I heat it up a little more, and then press. And what happened, it just flattened out. I'll be able to put a sticky pad on there and slide this back here, or actually I'm going to take the windscreen off and then slap that on there. Should be good. Okay, so here we go. And here is that flat area I was talking about. It's pretty flat, then it drops off into some weird, there's a lot of weird angles going on here. But this now, it's gonna fit real nice right before it drops off right there. And matter of fact, if you take a look at that, it fits perfectly in between the two grooves. All right, guys, at the last minute, I was gonna put the longer one here. I didn't even have this yet. So then I decided to install the longer one back here. Got it riveted on. And there it is. And to get those views from the back there, if I'm in an open area, and then when not in use, leave them down like that. It's pretty cool. It's not in the way. And then I ordered a shorter version. It's about 7 inches. And that will enable the camera, which is in here, to be about kind of where I wanted in the beginning, to about right there, not up here at eye level, probably around right there. So I'm gonna go ahead and install that right now, and I'll take some pictures and check them out, man. All right, guys, we're all set. Took the windscreen off and got that stuck on there. So with the windscreen on, I stuck my hand back there with this assembly here and hold it as far as I can go, just so I'll be able to unhook it whenever I want and just take the whole thing out with the camera on it for quick access. So I did that, did some measurements to get it centered, and stuck it on there. I'm gonna get a small cable and kind of wrap it around this and tether it to this thing just in case it decides to go flying when I'm riding. Just a little added security. So that's the plan. So I have that there. I'm gonna put the windscreen on right now, and then I'm gonna, next few days I'm gonna take a few rides and check out the different camera settings and angles and see how things look. All right, everything's back together. Check it out. It's looking good. The only thing I'm a little worried about, it bounces around a little bit. We'll see how that behaves on the street. If it's going to be a problem, I can always secure something to here. Hold it steady like that, or something else down here. But this plastic down here moves a little bit, so can always reinforce that if that's a problem. So that's cool. I'll take a ride, check it out, see how it works, let you know. Later.